Hello there everyone, this is iMark3 and welcome back to Shipbreakers. I know there's another part of this. Hardspace Shipbreakers, there we go. How did I lose track of that so fast? Jeez. Welcome back to Hardship? Hardspace Shipbreaker. I'll get it right sometime. Yes, well, we're going through our initial certification to say, look at you, you're a shiny special snowflake. You know how to cut things up with laser beams. That's pretty much what's going on. Yeah, end of last time, we hit rank 3 and we got the tether upgrade to our grapple. So we are about to jump back out and start a new shift to see what that's like. So this is our new ship collateral. So the Royal O'Hara, our training ship, we salvaged most of it, except for the last piece, which I just cut apart with lasers because I had to get familiar with the lasers. Yes, that is the excuse I'm sticking with. View the ship catalogue, and we have been issued permission to do a mackerel. Last owner Kleinco, easy, 72.8 tons, valued at 3.7 million. A couple of core systems, low hazard rating, some fire, ice, electrocution, and explosives. So yeah, I did say this it wasn't a safe game, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going to just take it. Yep. So, what's left of that ship we can't bothered with. The train ship is going to be taken away. And a new ship is going to be in its place for us to cut our salvaging teeth on. The process scans and analyzes valuable alloys and composite materials before sorting and packing them for transport. Ah, so that's what the process does. Okay.
Alright, Cutter. This here mackerel is stripped down, but there's still plenty there for us to sink our teeth into, such as how we're going to deal with the pressurized areas. But before we get into all that, let's try out your tethers. Your tethers are far stronger than the line on your grapple. Use them when you're trying to move objects that are much heavier than you.
Oh, I get it.
Also, tethers stack, meaning the more you use, the stronger the pull you get out of them. If you put them in the right place, that is.
Fair enough. Just going to get the antennas off while I'm here.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, so 1, equip the grapple, right mouse to place a tether.
Salvage secured. Account credit
Hold.
applied.
Press V to cancel tethers. Okay. Fine, what's my work order? Place a tether and salvage twin cells. Alright. Now, previous experience tells me that I could just need to cut these things off. So I should be able to just do that with a precision cut. Yep, just needs to... this thing's really short range, there we go. Because one thing I noticed when using the twin cut, the twin head thing, it's... oh, these are an entire cell? Ah, so they are. Okay, right. That means just tether them, yes. And I want it to go down to there. Oh yeah, that is much better. Let's get the other one. Look at these pods. They seem like they've a bit degraded over time and stuff like that. So they've been around a while, haven't they?
Nice work, Cutter. Like I said, tethers are your friends.
Tethers are my
Once
friends.
you get the hang of them, you can get pretty creative with how you use them. All right.
Tethers are my
Now for
friends.
the fun stuff. And when I say fun, I mean incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Next,
Okay.
we're going to learn about pressurization. According to links, decompression events are the #1 cause of death. And as a result, cloning.
Just a lot of things.
Let's open up your scanner and see what we see. Let's see if we can crack into this ship without making her pop. See that airlock over there? Let's go check it out.
Is that it over there? Hang on. Let's see. Is that it? Yep, there it is. Okay. Press F to interact and 4 for helmet lights. All right. Once
pressure levels dropping.
again, I'm getting Hellion vibes here. But pressure is a dangerous thing.
Using airlocks is always a good idea, but there may be times later when you encounter ships without functioning airlocks. We'll cross that bridge when we get there, Cutter. For now, let's get inside. Alright, let's see if there's a way to depressurize this sucker so we can get to work on it. Look for an atmosphere regulator. If it's working, this device will let us depressurize the room safely. You don't want to trigger a violent decompression, believe me. Alrighty, I'm lighting up your work order with the rest of the objectives for this ship.
Okay, so the rest of the work order is look at the reactor.
There she is, the reactor. That's your meal ticket right there, Cutter. Alright, this one's pretty easy. She should just slide out of her coolant casing with a good yank from your grapple. But before you do that, it's always a good idea to clear a path for her straight to the barge, because once you pull it, she starts melting down. And when it comes to reactors, you never know how many ticks you got till she goes boom. Alright.
I get it.
The way you complete your work order from here on out is entirely up to you. Let's show Link so Weaver still knows how to turn worms into shipbreakers, alright? Good luck, Cutter. Weaver out.
Okay, that is... Yep, that's fully detached. Let's open this airlock.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
There we go. Right, so that is now all fully depressurized. We've got a loose panel over here, which is for that one there. Okay. Oh, no, man. That needs to go to there. There we go. Go away. Right. But we've already got the cuts required to yank that reactor out. So, I just need to grab you
Processing valuable object.
and tell you to go straight to the salvage barge. Like so, I think. Vroom, off he goes. It's definitely a safe speed for a melting down reactor. There we go.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That just means I got to cut the rest of this darn thing up. Okay, let's see what we got. There is something at the back here. Is that an engine mount? Whatever it is, it's held in place. Okay, you are... I think you're loose. Yep, you're loose. And you go into the... Yep, you go into the processing.
Valuable object processed.
Thruster, class 1 cap. Cool. What's next? What's next? I want to be a good shipbreaker. What's next? That was a cap, it said, so is there something in there? No, it's empty. Fine. Okay. Well, let's go in and start breaking structural members, I suppose, because we've got things to do. Let's start with this area, I guess. Let's cut the back off this thing, actually. See if that works. Okay, so what is that? Can I pull that off? That is the reactor housing, isn't it? Nope, that was not a thing. Apparently it's still attached somehow. Okay. There's a rear compartment. I've severed the primary structures mounting it. I guess I just cut off the rest of it? Let's try that. Let's cut the rest of it off. Apparently I can't. Fine. So what do I do with this entire thing then? Do I need to... Wait, is there... No, that is it for the structural mounts. Let's get the rest of the floor off this thing. I guess that's gonna do it. Let's get the rest of the floor off this thing. Oh. Okay. Maybe I need to see if I can turn down the graphics a little bit. Oh. Yes, fall away, floor. Your purpose here is done. Because I have the laser, I can cut you to pieces. Ha ha ha. To be fair, it did say this vessel's very stripped down though, so, you know. Okay. What is that? I'm not entirely sure. Okay. The thing is smoking though, that's usually not a good sign, I don't think. Fine, let's cut out the roof as well. Or is it the floor? I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be honest. Let's just sever this thing. Let's cut the ship up. Oop. Yep. Now then, I guess it's time for a bit of casual talk. Oh, that's the roof I was cutting out. Okay. One of the things I was considering maybe doing with this series is like it's a bit of a casual time, just like chilling out. I mean, the game description says this is like blue collar work, cutting apart the ships and things. So you know that's part of the game's description. Let's sever this last piece here too, so I get to be proud of my work. There we go. Yes, and okay, let's get this stuff sorted into processing. So, okay, I think all these hull panels are. Oh, look at that! The entire thing is looking a little bit more, broken up, isn't it? Yeah, you are salvaged. Okay.
You can manage on your own for a bit, which is good, because I just got assigned another worm on a salvage station on the other side of Earth Village. Just a reminder that your training amounts for O2, tethers, and fuel will be reset once you start your next shift. I'll be back to check in on you from time to time, but until then, remember this. Measure twice, cut once, and tethers are your friends. Good luck out there, sucker.
Measure twice, cut once, tethers are your friends.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Well, I'm trying to be careful. I mean, I'm getting entire panel sections just torn out and salvaged. I mean, I think those pips might be kind of like an integrity bar or something. Like, the more integral something is, the more valuable it is. No. Okay, that's not a thing. But yeah, I'm just kind of gutting the ship now in compartments. Anyway, what I was saying is, I think that maybe this will be more like a rambling kind of series. Kind of like Mindustry was ages back, for those of you who have been with the channel that long. It's like a stream of consciousness as I just tear multi-million-dollar spaceships apart, you know? I mean, that sounds like probably one of the ways I can go with this thing, and it might need to be because it's like... I'm not sure if I'm not sure where I'm going with that, if I'm going to be honest. Let's see what.
Accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, so those 4 links there go into that, whatever it is. The ship is almost entirely stripped down. I just need to be aware of what I'm doing, I think. So I don't like how my cutter was smoking earlier. I'm a bit worried about its... do I actually have that on my hood? I've got cutter temperature. Oh, there it is, on bottom left. Yeah, my cutter is at 24% apparently. Okay, so structural components severed. Does that leave the box frame then? Is that what I need to do next? The box frame? No, wait, that's attached, isn't it? Yeah, and there's heavy structural elements in there as well. So I actually need to get... If I want to keep severing the pieces, I need to get into the walls. Which means, I guess, through the airlock? Through here? Oh yeah, look at that smoke effect. That's not good. Yeah, do I need to cut through this? Actually, no, it'd be easier if I cut through this. It did say measure twice, cut once, so let's do that. Okay. Then rotate and cut. Rotate and cut. Go on, out you go. And this is red, so okay, yeah, so stuff I cut loose seems to be like goes into the red entrance down there. Bye bye! But with that, hopefully I can break up the rest of the ship. Well, on this side anyway. Let's see. But yeah, it's like, I guess what I should talk about right now is like, this is part of the more recent recording sets, like Initiative of Titan and Space Haven. The Space Haven, the first parts we recorded a little bit ago. Initiative of Titan, I think, is the freshest recording I'm doing right now, outside of 7 Days to Die. And one of the comments on Initiative of Titan actually gave me real pause for thought. It's like, it was when Razul, I commented on this in part 2 on Initiative of Titan as well, which should have gone out... Oh wow, that thing overheats fast. Should have gone out, well, today, when I'm recording this, if you want to date that, I suppose. And it's like, why are you sounding happier, so you're doing better? And that kind of got me thinking. It's like, yeah, I think I mentioned in that video as well, but it's like, oops. Well, one of my recurring complaints for the last few years is lack of funding. You know, lack of money. And coronavirus, of course, hit as well, and I got made... I wasn't redundant. I was actually furloughed. I was actually furloughed. Took a while for housing to get back on that, so the result was I was paying more than I could afford, and even then I've been borrowing from my parents, you know? So it's been a bit rough. Interesting. What happens if I was to do... Whoops, no. What would happen if I was to just grapple this into... there? Oh yeah, the entire section comes out. Nice. Is that the correct place to send it? So yeah, that's kind of what it is, because I find a little bit of money to spend. I've not needed to ask for parents to help, to literally just survive, which is great. And, you know, that's been a real benefit to me, and I've even managed to spend a little bit on myself on some games, so that's why I got Initiative of Titan and this game, actually, as it happens. So this game, I was hesitating, but then it's like, interesting. And so I got it because it's just a nice chillaxing time breaking stuff. I saw this in the demos, sorry, in the video intro last episode, so that tells that. Red means it's straining, but that's okay. Oh yeah, the entire side is just gone now. And I think I can do the same to this piece too.
Processing valuable objects. Credits awarded.
And that one's kind of slowed down, so go on. Yep, the entire ship's starting to come apart now that I'm actually pulling those structural beams off it. Jolly good, jolly good. But unfortunately this means I need to get into the other side where the darn airlock is, because, well, yeah, it seems like I think the easiest way will be just cut that apart. Okay, measure twice, cut once, which is actually a very solid working practice as well. So this game does have some solid groundings. I mean, that's what people say in carpentry, I believe, and a lot of other stuff, like plumbers, I think, have that same saying as well. It's like, make sure you're doing it right before you do it, otherwise you'll have to use more material, and that'll just be a general waste. You know, that's the general principle behind it. Okay, that should be good. Or not. Okay, apparently I've miscut that one a little bit. At the bottom, I'm guessing? Yeah, at the bottom was not quite cut right. Okay. Easy peasy.
Material deposited.
I don't know what the benefit is of me getting all the extra money, by the way. It's just... the game says so, so I'm doing it, you know? That's kind of the grounds I'm going with. And until the game tells me exactly what I get for this money, besides reducing my debts, well, it depends on the efficiency. Like, does it cost me to bring in, like, a ship like this? Gotta watch the recoil on this thing, though. Okay, right. Oh yeah, that's much easier. I'm optimizing my work pattern, darn it. Fear me!
Deposit accepted.
Okay, time to cut this section up with the precision laser, which is probably going to overheat if I'm not too careful, so here we go. But yes, that's one of my long-standing complaints. So just having a little bit of financial freedom, just a little bit of time without... oh, the entire front's crooked. Without worrying about it at the back of my mind constantly. That's, I think, done a lot for my state of mind. And as a result, that's why I sounded a lot more cheerful when I started recording Industry of Titan. So, yeah. Unfortunately, my problem is I don't think it's going to last. Because if that is the root cause between how I was and how I seem to be at the moment, then what happens when it goes up? I mean, the benefit is dropping back down again, so they're caught up on what they overcharged me towards the start of the year. But it's not going up it's not going down as low as it was before. But it's still going to be a significant increase in how much outlay I'm going to have to just be existing. I think that's my big problem. It's like, I'm existing here. Tough, you've got to pay more money. And it sucks, but that's how the world is sadly structured. So, you know. What are you going to do about it? Not a lot. Yep, goodbye.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
I don't know if the airlock section's loose, actually. Just get... no. Okay, let's see. Actually, I think the airlock section might be loose. I think I can tow that. Let's see. If I do that...
Valuable object. Credits awarded.
No. It's not loose. It is... It is... still firmly secured on the frame, so I think I'm going to have to cut that. Okay. Oh, I can't cut that? Okay, so what does the... Oh, are these bolts? Interesting. I think do I need to vaporize the entire bar, though? Probably the easiest route, if I'm going to be honest. Just like sever the entire thing. This one here. Get rid of that structural member too. That's gone. Now, are you ready to be towed now? Whoops, help if I had the right tool equipped, wouldn't it? There we go. Tow it! No. Yeah, the entire darn thing is just going. Okay.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Gotta say though, I'm very happy with how... Ooh! That section's actually come off. Alright, you are going straight into processing. And I'll just increase the tether as well, just because I can. Off you go. And actually, do I need to process this thing further? I think I can just feed the entire thing into the processor, can't I? So I don't actually need to cut this up anymore.
Processing valuable object. Credits
Destroyed glass. Okay. Well, fine, but this is basically just the ship's basic frame now that's being towed in to be processed. So I think that should be good. Problem is it's just a bit too heavy for me to be towing around myself, so that's why I'm doing it like this.
Object not accepted. Please revisit your training.
Oh.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Destroyed panels, aluminium. Oh.
Your activity has dropped below nominal level.
Right. Okay, so apparently you can process me. Fine. Okay, so that was a clone. I was drifting close to it, watching it going, and then I was like going, you know, I seem to be drifting this way. What happens if maybe I shouldn't be? And then I got caught in the gravitational, well, not the gravity, the drag effect, and it was like it processed me. So yeah, but it seems like I did need to dismantle that airlock assembly, or throw it into the smelter, or into the scrapper, or something. Same with the other one. For some reason there was glass on there, but I don't know about glass. So, oh well. Still, ship processed. Shame about the death, but oh well. Can't have anything like that. Yeah. Congratulations! Yay! Extra modules for the laser cutter. Extra handheld utility grapple upgrades. Thrusters. Crotchless spanner. Helmet upgrades. Worksuit upgrades. Ship Class 2 certification. Okay, destroyed a light. Destroyed nearly 3 tons of aluminium structure. That was mostly from the airlock assembly. Destroyed a little bit of glass. Destroyed a bunch of aluminium paneling. Again, airlock assembly. Destroyed computer terminals, seats, storage bins, door controls, atmospheric regulators, airlock consoles. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff there. I guess you can salvage the airlock consoles and things. I did try to remove the airlock panel, but it wouldn't let me. But still, that was worth 2 million, though, in money. So that actually went pretty well. Minimum payment is due. Okay, so I got charged for resurrection, of course, 150. Interest on my thing. Bay lease, bay transportation fees. Cutter rental, damn it, Nexus. Rental. Utilities, rental. All this stuff is rented at a massive cost, actually, so I do need to be efficient with the shifts, it seems. But still, that shift I did earn more than double the expenses, even with the resurrection fee. So that was okay. Still, that thing about not salvaging the parts. Look at this, how the cutter is. I need to press repair. He's got to spend 1 repair kit to repair back to 100%. Yes. Actually, I'll look at this next time because we're at the end of the episode. So, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the show, and this time just chilling out in Hardspace Shipbreaker. My debts, I've made a small dent in it, but it's still pretty darn hefty, so I do have to be efficient. That much is apparent to me. But yeah, catch you all some other time.